2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now, Ben Revere, he'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Anthony Rendon will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, we're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lester gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
On the move is Fowler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Turner is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Nope. 3-0. Chris Bryant will be next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Chris Bryant takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Lays off 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Turner camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Anthony Rizzo will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Swinging a shot back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Number 40 stands
Number 40.
in. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled on the ground to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. After 1, no score. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Daniel Murphy.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Ryan Zimmerman steps into the box. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lester sets. 1-2 on its way. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him. Jason Worth set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And he misses with it. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Zobrist is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, I think if we're playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly. But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped high in the air. Zobrist is there for it. And that retires the side. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jorge Soler Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side. And reined in, one away.
Batting seven.
Chris Coughlin stands in for the first time. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. John Lester will get his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Gio Gonzalez set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trey Turner will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Lester into his motion, 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Striding into the box, Ben Revere. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ben Zobrist digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Harper moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier
Baez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Anthony Rendon is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Soler is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coughlin moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ryan Zimmerman in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
And that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Chris Bryant is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swing and a liner. Gonzalez is ready. Full count pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
The batter.
Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Down and away, ball one. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball two.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, you shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Now to the plate, Chris Coughlin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
First offering on its way. To short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine Jason Worth will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lester's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Wilson Ramos in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The pitcher, number 40.
Gio Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Trey Turner will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Zobrist has it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Ben Zobrist comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ben Zobrist.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The center fielder, number 24,
Dexter Fowler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Javier Baez will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 1. Ben Revere will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Lifted the other way to left center. Coughlin is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is... Chris Bryant gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman.
Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Anthony Rizzo would dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
1 ball.
And that misses ball 1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Number 40 steps in now. Tanner Roar will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Number 40 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Rounded down the third baseline. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Jorge Soler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Throw over to first. Back in standing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Lester has his target. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Bryce Harper ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Digging in, Jason Worth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
Hector Rondon is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Hayward is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. And now with the run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And there's ball 1. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
And they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now. You just get the feeling that one big hit is just around the corner.
Clint Robinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
He pulls this one into right, and that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
It's so important to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, that's a big swing of the bat as he's able to pick up the RBI and tie up the ballgame.
Trey Turner will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. If you're flirting with a little bit of...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And that's too high, ball two.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Lifted in the air to center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Get out the microphone. Heck will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Heath Heck.
Number 17 will come in and pitch now.
17.
Leading off the inning, Chris Coughlin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, but that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Jason Hayward will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Harper charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ben Zobrist. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive, and give the next guy a chance as well.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
2-1. Here it is. Runners going. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail it here, 2-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away.
The batter,
Daniel Murphy. strides in, grounded out his last time through. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Bryant. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Picked him up. Nice play.
First baseman
Ryan Zimmerman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run game here in the top of the 8th. And with this bullpen needing 6 outs, they just got a little bit of wiggle room from their offense right there.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals on the board on the home run by leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Sean on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball game. Maybe something will change for him.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Second baseman, number 9.
Javier Baez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Squared that one up just a little late. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. Chris Bryant will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. from the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Inside, ball 2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Justin Grimm come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Heath Heck, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Belted high in the air out to left. Coughlin going back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher
Wilson Ramos gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
now batting, catcher Sean Kelly.
Danny Espinoza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Danny Espinoza.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Here comes the first pitch. Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Up high. 2-1 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Rizzo.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a lethal.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game. Number 40 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Melanson's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is there, 1 away. Kyle Schwarber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Very high, 2-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Chris Coughlin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos should have room. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly